Hi buddy, welcome to what is the start of my vacation series. Yes, I'm away on holiday right now, so in sunny Egypt for 10 days. And I decided I was going to come and do a little bit of StoneBlock. Now the plan is to do StoneBlock normally as a series for the next 10 days. And then for the following week, couple of 3 weeks, we'll do it as a additional episode. And then once we've got past the festive season, back to streaming, and we'll be streaming StoneBlock as well on a Sunday. That's the plan. However, for those of you who don't know what StoneBlock is, and I can't imagine there's many, StoneBlock is Skyblock, whereas the difference is instead of being on a platform of things in the sky with the void, we're in a solid slab of stone. There is a quest book. It's in my hand here. Better questing. It is an EMC value, which suggests that there may be an EMC element coming late down the line. And if we jump into quests, we should be able to go and see that the first quest is to get some stone pebbles by breaking a stone with an empty hand. Okay, I'm going to take that torch. It's going to be dark. I'm going to pop it in the middle. And then I'm just going to break a few of these and we'll kind of work our way through. So clearly, mob spawning in this is a different prospect. Very, very easy to avoid as well. So I suspect going forward, we shouldn't have... Oh, we need to break it by hand, not with a stone. Okay, that's the thing. Yeah, important to make sure you actually break it by hand. There we go. We've got that quest done. We'll claim our loot chest and go back. And then the next thing is make a stone crafting table. Okay, I'm going to guess that we can do that with those. And then maybe we can do that. And then maybe we'll even go into... Oh, hang on. Break that. Pop you down. Pop you out of the way, and then we've got a crafting bench. Lovely. Have a look in here. What we got? Some yellowite. That's going to come in handy. Not at all. Well, I mean, it will come in handy. So we'll claim that and back. Next one, dirt. So dirt can be obtained in blocks with a hammer. Craft a stone hammer and start smashing. Stone, cobblestone, gravel, dirt, sand, dust. Okay, so let's have a look what we got in here first. We end up with a resistance charm. Okay. Prevents you from getting the wither effect. Applicable to... Yeah, again, totally useless right now. So, first things first, we're going to need to make a hammer. And to make a hammer, a stone hammer, we're going to need some hammer time, stone hammer. So we can make a stone rod like that. Okay, and that gives us... Really? Like that is it. I need more stone. So, yeah. Basically Skyblock, but not in the sky, in a cave. What more can you say about it? Now, if we just F7 at the moment, you'll see there are spawnable spots, but that's easily avoided by just knocking out all of these and grabbing a bunch of stuff. Of course, the other thing is there is absolutely zero chance that anything can spawn in here because we are within 16 blocks. There's nothing. Mobs can't spawn there, basically. That's what I'm trying to say here. But now we can get into some hammerage. So I'm going to hammer out the ones, and it's faster anyway, which is even better. Just hammer these out. We'll get some dirt, and the world will be good and happy. Or at least it better be. Now this particular pack I was a little bit unsure about, and the reason for that is going forward, if we actually look at the various, if we come back here, we've got dirt, then stone crooks and saplings and yada yada. We've got the Avitaria. I think it's Avitaria, is it? Anyway, I'm not a big fan of the mod. I think it's a little bit OP. to say the least. And also Draconic Evolution is part of it. And again, not a big fan, but Project E I quite like. Mystical Agriculture I'm quite fond of. Storage, I don't honestly know why mod pack authors put both applied energistics and refined storage in a pack. It seems redundant to me, but well, what do I know, eh? These are obviously all standard stuff. So and Power Gen has got a whole load of things. How the hell we're going to get those to work? Unless we do them in the end, maybe. Maybe we need a portal to something. Deep Dark. That might be the thing. Maybe we want to get there. Anyway, all things which are a long way away. So we can basically come in here. Well, let's have a just double check how many we need. We need 10 dirt. 1, 2, 3. Just do those then, I suppose. So hammer those down to gravel. Yeah, so oh, of course, gravel. This helps if you remember that little fact, doesn't it? There we go. There's some dirt. Okay. I know I had 10 dirt. No, well, okay. Maybe there's a chance it doesn't. I don't know. Something definitely went peculiar, but that gives us a dirt. It's complete. We can claim that back. So the next thing is a stone crook. Stone crook's useful by breaking blocks with them. So yeah, we need to get you going. Let's have a look what's in our loot chest, see whether it's useless, as it most likely is. That's extra utils 2, speed upgrades. Okay, so yeah. Right, stone crook. Stone crook is going to be, let's bring some of this out and see what's what. And we'll get, kind of expands our working space as well a little bit. But in terms of what we're going to mean, it's kind of interesting thoughts about how or what we're going to build in a series like this, because we're in a cave. it is kind of, I don't know, strange, this idea that we're in a cave. Okay, so it's as simple as that. We don't even have to turn you into sticks. Alright, so if I go and break, well, go on. So, claim, back. Next one, saplings. So vanilla saplings are obtained by breaking dirt with a crook, and we need 4 of each sapling. We actually need 1 of each sapling, but we will need 4 dark oak. So that's the thing. And we're going to need to... no. Let me break that. Gimme. We'll put that in. No, we need to... it's probably better to do that, actually. Pop that there. Pop that there. Pop that there. We're still good, but we've got a slight issue with lighting now, but that isn't actually a problem. I'm going to break all of the dirt we made except for that one. What have we got there? What do we get? Jungle. Well, we've got plenty of oak. Birch, acacia, jungle, and dark oak. These, that one we can sort out easily. So we can get you going. And we can twerk. We can twerk to make these things grow. There you go, and that's that. And then we can make a wooden crook. Stone crooks don't work on these, but that doesn't matter, because what I'm after right now is the ability to make some more torches, which will be beneficial. And eventually, there we go. That gives us plenty of that. Right, so then we're going to need a furnace, which we shall put into the ground. How do I want to do this? Well, I suppose the easiest thing to do is to keep one of those, put those in, and do that. That will get us where we want to be for the first batch. We're going to get away. We get to keep 2. Good safety margin there, and we'll break that down into tiny charcoal. That gives us a natural additions book, and we'll cook the remaining ones. In the meantime, we'll also do a little bit more twerking, and break these down. So I'm going to need to make more dirt. That's a given. And I am going to also need to break that dirt to get a bit of food handy. Break that dirt to get more stuff going on. Yeah, I'm getting technical here. We'll do that. There we go. And now we can come out and go 1, 2, 3, 4 and pop that one. Excellent. Right. Yeah, I need to hammer cobblestone and break dirt until we've got 4 of the saplings, or at least the ones we want. We should have. We actually haven't got enough for those, but it doesn't matter. We'll get plenty. I'm going to keep on doing that, and I shall be back as soon as I have 4 of each type of sapling. Back in a moment. Alright, that should be it. It is. We'll not bother wasting that dirt. I grew a few saplings to, speed things along. That was the first thing. And then that took us to the point where we're at now, where we can claim this loot chest, and we go back, and we've now got different things we can do. Floral fertilizer obviously allows us to go and start in the Britannia line, which I don't know whether it opens the quest line up or not. Wood, it wants 16 oak. That's easily done. We've already got 3, so we can just, hammer this down. What we should do, of course, is maybe make a... I don't know. Have I completely forgot? Oh, I got a shield out of one of the loot chests. I forgot to cash it in. But that will make that easier. Let's bring this loot chest in while we're at it. A diamond furnace. Oh, hello. We'll be having a play with that later. I'm not entirely sure what is different about a diamond furnace. I also made the room a little bit higher. Just because I was conscious that... I couldn't grow the birch saplings, and in fact, I know they have a very specific growing condition. I was actually amazed that I managed to grow a jungle sapling. So this shouldn't take us more than a couple of minutes to hammer out. What we got? 11. Yeah, we should be very... Come on. Grow. Come on, I'm dancing for you. There you go. And that will give us all of that stuff. Oh, you. Typical. Okay, that's fine. Oh, hello. You might be kept for a little while. I'm just going to break the bottom log. There's a reason, which will become clear. So that should give us the next quest, which we can claim and go back. String is obtained by infecting silkworms or drops from leaves when broken with a crook. So what we need to do is, let me do the jungle. We'll convert you completely over into that. We'll make you into those, and then we'll do that one. I think we can use you. Do you? No, you just. There we go. That's what we wanted. A silkworm. I don't want any more than that. Oh, because I've got a nice big tree here. It's going to take a while to infect. But once that's infected, we should be able to get a lot of string from this one tree. That's why I didn't want to break this one. While we're doing that, let's have a quick peek at the... I'm not... because it's got some EMC value to it, I know that much. As is that. About some of these don't have EMCs at all, which means that somebody's not bothered putting them in. Lazy. Alright, well that is spreading. I'm going to let this spread until it's infected the entire tree, and I'll be back in a sec. Didn't take that long. And now we're sorted for string. I don't think we get any silkworms from doing this, which is a pain. There we go, but we got the string we wanted. Okay, grab all of that we can. And all of them. And I suppose we should try and get up here if we can. Okay, and that'll allow us to, rather than wasting it. And then obviously can get this out now. I'm guessing, but I don't think we have vein miner in this. It would be kind of pointless, has to be said. But with all that string, we should be good. Right, so let's claim that. Creative modifier from Tinkers, legendary reward, always nice. Thank you. Claim the string one. So we've got several ways to go. First things first, loot chest. Oh, upgrades again. Don't mind if I do. Let's let's convert those over and make some chests for starters. And we'll just pop that there and one there. I'm going to stick this thing down because I've got a sneaking suspicion. Yeah, fuel goes in that side, doesn't it? And if I were to take 5 of those, does that seem faster? It does seem fast. Now if I do, too late. Alright, well that's a bonus. So what have we got to do next? Let's have a think. From here we've got, we made a chest, so that's an exciting thing. Let's see what we got. Oh, that is more than a little stupid actually. Definitely OP. Let me drop off all of those and most of that for now, and that and that and that and that and that and that. Keep that. And probably that for now as well. Right, what's next? Do we want to go down the Tinker's route or the Floral route or Mob Farm route? Let me have a little think. I'm going to come back in a moment because I need to take a toilet break. Alright, I think we're going to start off with the sieve for starters. The sieve. We're not going to make a heavy, we're just going to go for the basic for the time being, which requires planks, sticks and Let's just do those. We're going to need to jump in there and do a bit of that. Need those, and that. And then, so we've got the sieve, and then we're going to need to go to the silk mesh. Now the mesh is string mesh, just string, isn't it? Yeah. So that will be 9 of those. Bang, and done. Which means we can now go here and claim that. The flint mesh. Now, is there a trick to it? It's just gravel. Okay. And how many do we need? 4? Yeah, I think we can probably work something on that one. Let's take out this column here and that column there. I'm not entirely sure. I'm still trying to figure out in my own head what building strategy we're going to have for this series. I've got a few thoughts. Nothing set in tablets as yet. And of course, because this is going to be a pre-recorded holiday series, it's going to be very, very difficult to have that, that feedback there. Let me just do 10 of those. No, let me do 12 of those, because that's how many we need to get the flint, isn't it? Now, of course, I could just break the gravel. That might actually be a slightly better way of going. I did put 12 down, didn't I? Is there a... Are you going to drop flint? Or is it definitely a craft only? No, there's one. Right. Yeah. This is just more cost effective on blocks. It's not cost effective on time. But it means we only use 4 gravel to make 4 flint. Which... obviously makes it cost effective. That is of course assuming we get the gravel, the flints even. Yeah, it's just going to take a hot moment, isn't it, really? A bit of RNG. And we should be good eventually. Let me just get these 4. We might as well move to the flint stiffened mesh. There's one. Oh, we just need one more. And all right. Come on. There we go. We'll leave those there for now. So if we take that and those, we should be able to make a flint stiffened mesh. Which will give us the 3rd and another loot box. Claim and back. The next one is the iron mesh. Obviously we can't do that. We haven't got iron yet. We've got the crucible. That will give us water and clay. Probably going to want water going forward. I need to have a think about seeds as well, actually. But let's just have a look at these. See what we've got. Some epic bacon. Good. That'll keep us ticking. Upgrade magical. Okay. We're getting lots of stuff that... and Man of Steel, which is potentially quite useful. Let me just pop you down there for the time being, and I'm going to... So if we just look at the... let's try that again. If we look at the uses of these, the flint stiffened mesh will give us, depending on what we sow, compressed sand will give us a series of things, including cactus seeds. Through we have to hang on. Does that have to go in a heavy sieve? Maybe it does. I don't know. Compressed dirt will give us all the seeds and also some pebbles and bits and things. Dust has got chances of stuff, and yeah, so gravel, yada yada. Now the uses on this one, it doesn't. No, I don't want you to be in. I want it to. And gravel will give that. Soul sand will give that. Now the sand will give us cocoa beans and cactus. Gravel has got a chance of iron. You can see the percentage chances of all the various things. And dirt will give us melon, carrots, wheat, grass, potato, sugar cane, and pumpkin. Dust is fairly. Which one gives us redstone then? I thought there used to be one that gives you redstone, or has that been nerfed? Yeah, there's no redstone in there, is there? Interesting. All right. Well, let's try with the flint sieve there. So, what next? We don't desperately need to be pushing forward. So we can definitely get down this way with the oak crucible. So let's have a look at that. Oak crucible. Maybe I should have just gone for crucible. There we go, an oak crucible. Wood and a slab. Okay. 1, 2, and one of those. That should give us the oak crucible. So placing organic items, leaves and saplings or food into an oak crucible, wait for it to turn into water. Okay. Then, right, so we'll pop you, well, we might as well claim that back. Oh, and more wyvern cores. Oh, wyvern core. These are actually very OP rewards, but I'm not going to complain. Well, probably will, but you know how it goes. Right, so if I take you and pop that down so it can grow, twerk for that in a moment, and we'll let's have a look at shears for starters. What have we got in the way of shear options? Mana steel shears, durability 233. We got some spare mana steel. We got dark shears. We've got all sorts of shears from those. We've got cyclic shears, wooden shears 59. Well, that's probably the way to go then, isn't it? We'll go there, and rather than wasting the saplings, we'll twerk a little bit, and then get some of this going. This would be what we would have had to do in a skyblock to get dirt, of course. We would have put leaves and organic material into a, there we go, lovely. Oh, more, thank you. We would put these into a normal crucible, and they would have gone and got dirt, so that's going to do its thing. Okay, do we need to make a bucket? That is the next question. And why am I doing this with my fist when I've got an axe? That's the second question we should be asking ourselves. So let's have a look. What we got in the way of buckwits? Clay bucket. You've got extrapolator bucket. We've got a bucket which can be made out of aluminium, iron, copper, lead or lead. I'm guessing we don't have a wooden bucket of any description. Doesn't look like it, but you have got the clay bucket, and clay can be made. can craft it from various clay items. I'm more interested in how can we make that. Water in a stone barrel. So we definitely need a bucket, which means that we are most definitely going to have to do some sifting. Sifting is probably best done with gravel. Oh, we've got a bit of flint there, but we'll live. Yeah, that's the, and then it's just that, and hopefully we will get enough iron. Shouldn't take us too long to get 3 iron, but we'll run this through. Let's see what we get just off these 5. So we've got 3 iron ore pieces. They craft to make an iron chunk, aluminium or copper. So we definitely need to do some more block breaking. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I will be back with you momentarily. All right, we've got 4 of them. We've got 1 of them. We've got a whole 1 of them. Now, I don't know whether you can do anything. Can you? You can craft those with that. You can make. Used to be that you could make those into iron sand, gravel, and then you'd break those down. That has obviously been fixed. However, let's go have a look in here. Take you, break those down, stick those in, and do that. So does that? If no, it doesn't. It just shuffles everything down. That's fine. It's still faster. There's a bit of iron. We shall put iron and all of our stuff in there. We'll take 3 of those. Do it the right way around. Oh, what did we get there? A bit of lead. Right, and then we can take you. That will give us that, and that means we can make that, which should complete the water quest. And then we're into the clay quest, which requires me to... Let's have a look what we've got there. More speed upgrades. Yay. We're going to have the fastest things in the world once we've done. So what is the next thing down that line there? That is a clay quest. The clay can be obtained by clicking an oak crucible or wooden barrel, or I think it's with a dust block. Alright. We can manage that, I'm sure. We will need a block. So we'll strip those out for now. And then do it again. No. And again. Oh, actually I had dirt. Okay. Bit of sand. Thank you. And that will give us dust. Thank you. And then we can go and do you and then take that out. I don't know how much. Oh, it wants 3. Okay, fine. Not a problem. It would be a problem if blocks didn't keep vanishing. So we're going to need those. We're going to need to put those in again. I'm going to have to wait for that to run through. So yeah, well, we'll let that run, and I'll be back in a second. All right, almost there. And you're probably wondering, why am I so short? Well, I've started with a thing. So we're going to basically have a cave, a huge cave. I'm going to make a massive cave, and it's going to have lots of sections, lots of little, platforms, done with a view of spawn and non-spawn ability in mind. Let's have that loot chest. We got another diamond shield. Wow. Well, at least we ain't going to be stuck for EMC value. So yeah, all of this stuff, is moving forward, but we have got all of that done. In terms of moving forwards here, I think we'll probably unlock the floral fertilizer quest next time. Start looking down the Tinker's line. I'm not too worried. We probably want to get into this range where we've got lava generation and cobble generator tier 1, and then obviously we can push those through, but the coal generator will at least mean that we're not having to mine constantly. The nether is going to require lava generation, and it's going to obviously skulls and yada yada kind of thing. At this stage, obviously, we can possibly push ourselves to here. Going there would be foolish until we've kind of equipped ourselves off this direction and got some armor and things like that. But yeah, not a bad start. There we go. Screenshot for the first episode, and yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.